My fellow Sulfies, I come to you today with a very important message because I am setting up an event right now. Well, it's kind of already set up, sort of, but not really, because it's going to require help from all of you guys. That's why I'm not only making a community post, which actually I did yesterday, both on YouTube and Discord, but I also wanted to make this video as best as I can, as quickly as I can, because we only have a few days before I'd like to do this. But first and foremost, to see if you're even ready for the madness, it will be this Saturday, which should be the 12th. That's 3 days from now. I hope I set it up. I said the 12th, right? Yeah, Saturday the 12th at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which hopefully works for enough people. If it doesn't work for you, right off the rip before I explain what it is, if it doesn't work for you and you still want to join in on this event, that's okay. You could still submit your gun build and you could watch the VOD, comment on it. You don't have to be present when it's happening, just so you guys know. I know a lot of my content in the past didn't revolve around live streaming or anything like that, and it's been the old-fashioned YouTube videos, so that still applies here. If you can't be there for the live stream, don't feel like you can't join. Everyone is welcome. You don't have to subscribe. You do have to join the Discord, but you can leave right after. That's the only thing. You do have to be in the Discord. I set everything up through the Discord, and all of the updates will be through there because it's easier and it's not as public in case you do win. If I need to DM you, I would rather do it on Discord instead of a YouTube comment section, just because, I don't know, that just feels safer for both you and me if you win, because there is a prize attached to the first Sulfur gun build battle, and I'm asking everyone that loves Sulfur, which is probably you. If it's not, maybe this is a good chance for you to check out how crazy Sulfur can actually get, because we're all aware how much customization is a part of this game. It is the sole driving force of the end game of Sulfur, and it's probably the reason why we all love it so much. And that's another reason why they gave us 100 brand new oils, 12 scrolls, 5 guns, all in one patch, and it has driven me to want to do something like this. I'm always talking about community stuff. Sure, having conversations and everything is a really fun part of the community. That's the majority of stuff you'll do in any gaming community. But we can do things like the Sulfur gun build battle, where we get together and we do something, you know? This is the equivalent of taking to the streets, and that almost turned violent. It's going to be violent, because I'm going to kill a bunch of stuff in-game. But I want to explain to you exactly what it is, in case you read the post and there wasn't something that I explained well enough. You can use this video to ask those questions, or the Discord. Basically, what the Sulfur gun build battle is you will submit your guns to me. You'll give me the oils, the scrolls, what the gun is. I also asked for gun nicknames. You don't have to give the gun a nickname. I just really like when you do. On top of that, I have a place for additional notes and everything. Hopefully, in this moment, I'm showing you everything. I have to make this video rather quickly because I fell asleep during my son's nap, and I forgot I didn't have my phone on me. So I just kind of slept for I don't know how long. I was actually planning to stream tonight to talk to everybody about it. Hopefully, I can stream tomorrow night and follow up if there's more people with questions or what have you. But you could just use this video to ask any questions about the Sulfur gun build battle. But essentially how I want it to work is, I don't think I actually mentioned this in the post, but in order to save time, every gun I'll use on one run of one level. So I'm not going to use every gun throughout the entirety of Sulfur. I think one run in forest, one run in caves or dungeon would give me a good idea of exactly what the gun is and how it plays. And also chat, because I won't be deciding whose gun wins. It's whoever's going to be in chat. I'm going to set up another forum. This is why I want to submit forums early. And I know that's the most fun part of gaming, is completing and submitting a forum. But I did make it very simple. It's just 6 questions, and they should all be things that you know right off the top of your head. And I'm not going to... I think that I'll make the deadline probably a few hours before we actually start. That way people have enough time. And I should be able to make that work. If not, maybe I'll run a little bit late, but it's all for the right reasons. I'm going to do my best, and I will put updates in the Discord if something happens, but I'm going to make damn sure that this goes perfectly, and it shouldn't be that complicated, really, right? Because it's all very simple. We've all been playing Sulfur enough to know how this should work. The only thing is I have to make the gun. So if you could get your gun in as soon as possible, that would be great, because I do have to make the guns before we start for very obvious reasons. Especially if your build comes with some sort of armor or something alongside the gun, then I really need to have that ready, and possibly extra save files so that it's quicker to jump around. But we should be all right. I've played 350 hours of this game. There's not been a whole lot of problems we haven't been able to overcome, especially as a community. Some of this feels like a presidential speech, and like that's a weird spot. I think I started my fellow Sulfies, which was stupid. It was stupid, but like I said, I fell asleep and I haven't had time. So yeah, I'll use your gun through one level. If you're in chat, I guess this would be the only advantage. If you're in chat, and I wanted it to be this way, this isn't something I thought of on the fly. If you're in chat, you'll be able to explain more about your gun while I'm using it. So there is one small advantage to showing up while it's live, but if your gun is good enough, you don't need that. And also, you'll be able to tell me what level you'd like me to use, or else I'll look at the gun build and decide myself what sounds like most fun, or ask chat. Like I said, chat will have a big impact in this, especially the voting for who wins, because that doesn't feel right for me to pick that, especially because I'm the one who will be passing out the cash. That's right, there is a $20 cash prize. I don't know if I should say cash because it's digital cash. I want to use Steam, PayPal, or Venmo. Those are the three options that I have. So if you can't work with one of those, that's weird, because you can only play Sulfur on Steam right now. So it would be great if you could use one of those three options. If we do Steam, you'll have to add me early, or not early, I'm sorry. You have to add me, wait a couple of days for that Steam friendship confirmation thing to go through, and then we'll be good. That's another reason why it's good to be in the Discord, because then we can DM about it, and you'll know. Obviously, I'm not going to disappear for a $20 cash prize, but any additional money that is donated to me, not through YouTube Super Chats, only because they take so long for them to actually get to me. But if anybody donates through my PayPal or my Venmo, I will use that money and just slap it all onto 100% to whoever wins. So that's where that would go if you feel so inclined. I'm not asking anybody to do that. Obviously, $20 just for making a build in a game, or a build you've been using, that's just 20 free bucks. And then you'll get a reaction out of me for whatever your gun is, because I always have people asking me to check out this gun build or this gun build. And that's why I want to do this, because I was like, this is a great place to do that, and we can have a focus around it, and competition is fun. And I also, I'm really excited. And yeah, two community posts and a video is a little bit, I don't know. It's a lot, and I don't want to overwhelm anybody with this, but I think it could be a lot of fun, and if it goes well, and I have fun, and you have fun, and we all learn a little something about how other people build their guns, because some people might be building their guns totally different from you. There's over like 200 oils and scrolls in this game. Combine that with almost 40 guns, if we haven't already hit, I think we're at like 37 or 38 guns. There's a lot of different ways to play Sulfur, and you might not be doing it the same way somebody else is, and it's going to be interesting to see what the other side of the avenue is doing. And I don't know. We're just going to learn more about the game, and it's just going to be fun, and the whole time we're just going to be talking and enjoying each other's company, and that's what community stuff is all about. If you have any other recommendations, it doesn't have to be a giveaway, a contest, a tournament, anything like that. Any other recommendations you might have for something we could do together as a community, through live streaming, through videos, collabs, video ideas for me personally that could impact the community and make the Sulfur community even better, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know in the YouTube comment section, in a Discord message, whatever you want to use to do that. Let me know, and I'm always receptive to that stuff. I'm constantly looking for those things. It makes my life easier because I don't have to assume what I'm making is something somebody will want. If someone asks me to do something, I know at least one person will get value out of that, and that is more than enough for me. That's all I want. Just one person to get something that they want on that day. That's perfect. That's awesome. Anybody else that likes it, what a coincidence. You and that person have something in common. Yeah. That's not making any sense. Is there anything else I could be forgetting? I'm doing this so quickly. I have like an hour to upload this. I'm going to obviously edit and do a little this and that. My wife and son are already eating dinner. I'm missing out on food right now for this. I'm a big food enjoyer. Okay? I like to eat every single day. It's part of my routine, you could say. I don't know. That's where the YouTube comment section is going to come into play. To summarize, Saturday, April 12th, 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's when it'll start. One area. This video could have been 2 minutes long. Now that I think about it, I could have just done this 2-minute video, but I love to yap. And, yeah. So, fuck it. One area per gun. Complete the submission form. You can troll me on the submission form. A few people have already done that. If you want to throw a funny joke in there or something, that's fine. A couple people have just put a bunch of bullshit in there. I don't care. I did it on polling.com because SurveyMonkey used to be... It's not SurveyMonkey. I can't... What is wrong with me? My brain is broken. I can't say monkey. I can only say monkey. And monkeys are my favorite animals. That's top tier to me. That's S+ to me. And I am working on the weapon tier list. Don't worry, sweetheart. This, if anything... This whole event should impact that even more, so that's great. Okay, yeah, where was I? SurveyMonkey is not a good site anymore. They charge for literally everything. Polling.com or survey.com or whatever the crap I used. It's the other big one, and they didn't charge anything, and it was super easy to set up. And it's still really clean, but it does look like a goddamn consensus. That's probably why I feel like this is a speech, because of the layout of that is a little strange. But it's just sleek. It's more sleek than anything. But yeah, feel free to, if you want, you could share the survey to people outside of the Discord. If people don't have Discord or they don't want to join because they don't like me or whatever their reason could be, maybe they're in too many Discords. There could be a million different reasons. You could share the link with them and then they can join the tournament. I don't care. If you don't, whatever. You won't know if you won unless you watch, or your buddy watches that can tolerate me. I don't know where I'm coming up with these crazy scenarios. I need to stop. That's what we got. We got the submission form Saturday. Yeah, I'm wasting time now. I could use this time to get this video out. I gotta make a thumbnail. I gotta put music. I gotta render. I really want to eat. It's probably a lack of food. I've not really eaten today. So I'm going to go do that. Give me the best you got. Let me see the best weapons you can make, and then I promise the next time I make a video about a community event, it won't be as insane. Why am I getting blown up by text right now? What? I'm getting exploded by text as I'm doing this. I swear, I've had more outside communication with the world today than I've ever had, and I was sleeping through it. Okay, see you guys on Saturday, and also hopefully tomorrow for a different live stream, perhaps a Sewers live stream, Sewers exclusive. I already made a thumbnail and a title, so that's what it will be if we end up streaming tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. I clicked it.